Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with a sneak peek of a brand new product from the company RhinoShield. This is their mod case, and it is a super tough, super thin case slash bumper. You can use it as a bumper, you can use it as a case, you have a camera attachment. It's a modular case that basically does everything, and it gives you at least 11 feet of drop protection. It's just crazy tough, crazy thin, and overall a fantastic looking product. Let's look at this a little further on my iPhone 8 Plus. So as I said, the mod system is designed to absorb at least 11 feet of impact. Obviously, it's certified military grade because military grade is only for a 4-foot drop, not an 11-foot drop. In the box, when you order it, you're going to get the combination of parts that you chose. So you can choose different colored frames and rims and back plates and buttons and all kinds of stuff. This is also notable because it is made of a food-grade material that is non-toxic. It is snug-fitting, 100% recyclable, and super light and durable. This material that they use is called shock spread, and they've even improved shock spread from the last version to be more flexible and more durable. So there's a lot to love about the materials making up this new mod. Looking at the basic design of the mod case, you have 3 main parts. You have your frame, which is very reminiscent of RhinoShield's crash guard bumper. It looks really similar to that. Then you have something called the rim, which is an internal part that's used when this is in bumper mode. And then you have your back plate, which is used in place of the rim when you want this to be used as a full case. The thing actually fits together really quite well. Everything is nicely put together, and overall I think that it's really quite a nice modular system. So let's put this together here in bumper mode, and I'm going to put it on my iPhone 7 Plus to show you how that looks. So what you need to do to put it into bumper mode is essentially you turn this over onto its back, and then you take the rim and put the rim with the little connector things facing downwards. You have to look and make sure that the RhinoShield labeling is next to where it says RhinoShield, and then start fitting it into place. There's little grooves on the inside, and so you just need to sort of position them in the grooves. Once you get a few in place, it's really pretty easy to put the rest of them into place. This is a very soft and lightweight material. It's quite easy to manipulate in this. Then just slide your phone into it in the normal fashion. And there you go. You have a bumper case. I think that the white on black looks really kind of striking. As I said, very, very similar to the crash guard bumper, which has been one of RhinoShield's extremely successful products. Very lightweight, 11 feet of drop protection, and just an overall really outstanding product. Now, if you wanted to use it with the back plate, I'm just going to show you how it looks already put together here on my iPhone 8 Plus. We have the clear back plate here on the back, and then on the sides we have our colored bumper. Altogether, this is put together to make a complete case. This also has an additional thing attached to it on the back, which you might have noticed, and that is the adapter for the camera lenses. So the RhinoShield mod system also comes with the option of having additional camera lens attachment. So what you need to do in order to get that to work is you have a little $4.99 plastic and metal thing here, which you can buy as an additional add-on to the case. And once that is in place, that allows you to screw on various lenses that you can also buy from RhinoShield. So actually this then becomes kind of a specialty camera case for the phone. So it's really got a lot of different modular aspects to it. You can really do quite a lot with this case. Let me just show you how it looks with one of the lenses on it. There are a total of 4 lenses available at this point, which are compatible with the mod, and RhinoShield was kind enough to send me 3 of them. They sent me the macro plus wide angle, the fisheye, and the super wide angle. There is also an HD wide angle one available, which they did not send. These lenses range in price from $24.99 up to $59.99 for the fancy HD wide-angle lens. They come nicely packaged with a very nice little soft carrying bag to keep everything safe and secure when not in use. Attaching the lens to the mod case is quite straightforward. Simply take off the protective caps on both sides. This is our super wide angle lens here. And then screw it into place. And there you go. Once in place, you can easily take some really cool pictures. I've had a lot of fun over the past day or so playing with this. You can take really cool wide angles. You've got a macro option also if you choose that lens. And fisheye, you have really a lot of fun options to play with these lenses. I mean, are they super professional photographer grade? I would say probably not, but then again, I'm not any kind of super professional photographer, so I can't really say. But I do know that they expand the functionality of your phone, and they are fun to use and easy to add and remove to your case. So I really like the aspect that you can have this camera lens option on here without making this into just some sort of single purpose camera case, because a lot of the camera type cases, the ones that have additional lenses that you can add onto, are kind of clunky, and when you're not using them for their camera purpose, you have kind of an odd looking case on your phone. So with the modular design here, you really don't have that with this mod case. So I think that this is really a good design by the folks at RhinoShield. Looking at the fit of the Mod Plus backplate option, everything seems really good here. We have a nice amount of lip, and I think that the fit is really pretty good on the sides, although I was told that they're going to be tightening that up just slightly for the production version. As I said at the beginning, this is just a pre-release sample, so maybe even just a little bit tighter would be nice, but overall it's still really quite good. Very similar, again, to the fit of the crash guard bumper, only now we have a back to it. So looking at our port openings, they are reasonably generous in terms of your lightning opening here, and this should fit many, but I would say not all third-party lightning cables. Going around to the side here, we have a spot here that will accommodate a lanyard. I'm not sure what other sorts of accessories will be sold that will work with this in future, but certainly just your basic lanyard is going to work just fine with that. Going around up to the buttons, nice and clicky, no issues there. They feel wonderful. We've got a nice accessible mute switch area, and the power button is a pleasure to use. We got some good RhinoShield branding down here. I mean, it's relatively obtrusive, but honestly, it really doesn't bother me. I think it looks kind of cool, and I like the way it's carved into the case. So looking at the back, again, very pretty. You do have a bit of a fingerprint issue with this clear back. First of all, I will say that this, again, it's pre-release, and supposedly the version that is going to go into production is going to have a lot more fingerprint resistance. That's what I was told. Also, there are other options besides clear backs available. You can customize this to have a marble look back, a carbon fiber back, and I think that they're going to also add a whole bunch of other backs to this as well. So you don't have to do this with a clear back, but at least right now the clear back that I have does show fingerprints relatively easily, and this kind of glossy polycarbonate that it's made of is likely to show scratches over time, although this sort of material shouldn't yellow, so that's at least a good thing. So in terms of the camera accessory up here for the lens, this is protruding very slightly out of the case. You can certainly use the case without this. As I said, this is an extra $4.99 add-on, and if you don't have this attached, then you basically just have, you know, smooth plastic all the way across. But just be aware that when you have this on here, your phone case is not going to lie completely flat when it's lying on its back. It will just jut up just a little bit here, but it doesn't make it rock back and forth irritatingly or anything. It really doesn't bother me, and I'm actually kind of sensitive to that. So just one thing to keep in mind. But overall, this has a really nice feel in the hand. You don't have much in the way of grip at all. RhinoShield has never been known for having grippy cases, and I would have to say that this is not really an exception to the rule, but it has a really nice feel, and it's got that 11 feet of drop protection, which is really quite impressive and should provide a lot of protection for your phone. Comparing this with the look of the bumper only, basically you have all of the same features in terms of the fit with the bumper, same amount of lip, etc., etc., etc. Everything is just basically all the same, except when you go to the back, you don't have it back because it's a bumper. You can see this little line here around where this rim is. I think it blends in really nicely and just overall looks quite good with the rest of the bumper. But you know, you do have this little teeny tiny line there. So the line is actually important because when you go to take this off, it is actually much easier to get your phone out of here than it was with the RhinoShield crash guard. So what you need to do, you just peel it away, just start lifting it up. It's interesting because it's quite easy to remove, but it doesn't come off by itself. So just peel it up there, and then remove your phone through the back. And there you go. Removing your phone from the backplate version of this case is quite similar, but I find it a little trickier to do. So what they want you to do in the instructions is to lay your phone flat and then pull the bumper away from the side of the case slightly, and then pull up on the back plate until it comes loose, and then just pull it off of the back. Once you've done that, now notice that our camera lens adapter is now loose. This is basically just held in place in between the back of your phone and the back plate. There's no adhesive or anything like that. So when you're taking off the back plate, you do need to pay attention to where the camera lens adapter is, and so you don't want to lose it. Otherwise, you would have to pay RhinoShield another $4.99 to get another one. Once you have done this, then you simply, just like with a bumper case, take your phone and slip it out the back. One final thing to share with you about the mod case is the fun that you can have with doing mix and matched buttons and rims. You can buy extra buttons for $2.99, I believe, for a set of buttons, and an extra rim for $4.99. So you can have a really unique look for your case. So in order to switch out the buttons, simply just press them in until they fall out on the inside. So there are the buttons. Really kind of livens up the case. And then we can add on a different colored rim on this one. Looking at the fit here, you can see, particularly with the contrasting colors, it's easier to see how this all fits in. So you can see that we have little grooves that you're trying to fit into. Right now, looks like everything is correctly arranged. So once they're in place, then you can just put in your phone. Let's see how this looks on my beautiful Silver 8 Plus. And there you go. Looks really nice, actually. I like the white with the silver. Really, really attractive. And that little contrasting color just really brightens everything up. Looking at the back, wow, cute. Again, this has been a sneak peek at RhinoShield's new mod case system. This is currently in pre-order, but units are expected to ship in mid to late October. As configured, this will run you $31.99, but of course, if you add additional backplates or more buttons or something like that, it's going to cost you more, and the lenses for the camera are, of course, an additional cost. Many thanks to the kind folks at RhinoShield for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this product, please feel free to put them in the comments below, and if you're interested in subscribing, please consider it. I have a lot more wonderful cases for iPhone 8 Plus yet to come. Again, this is Kristen, and this is the mod by RhinoShield for iPhone 8 Plus. Have a fantastic day.